Lesson 15. Lesson 15. 50 pence worth of trouble. 50 pence worth of trouble. Children always appreciate small gifts of money. Children always appreciate small gifts of money. Mom or dad, of course, provides a regular supply of pocket money, but uncles and aunts are always a source of extra income. With some children, small sums go a long way. If 50 pence pieces are not exchanged for sweets, they rattle for months inside money boxes. Only very thrifty children manage to fill up a money box. For most of them, 50 pence is a small price to pay. 50 pence is a small price to pay for a nice big bar of chocolate. My nephew, George, has a money box. But it is always empty. Very few of the 50 pence pieces and pound coins, I have given him have found their way there. I gave him 50 pence yesterday. And advised him to save it. Instead, he bought himself 50 pence worth of trouble. On his way to the sweet shop, he dropped his 50 pence. And it bounced along the pavement, and then disappeared down a drain. George took off his jacket, rolled up his sleeves and pushed his right arm through the drain cover. He could not find his 50 pence piece anywhere. And what is more, he could not get his arm out. A crowd of people gathered round him, and a lady rubbed his arm with soap and butter, but George was firmly stuck. The fire brigade was called, and two firefighters freed George using a special type of grease. George was not too upset by his experience. Because the lady who owns the sweet shop heard about his troubles and rewarded him with a large box of chocolates.